Hello and welcome to DThree Lab. Today we are going to discuss about how to create a form. Right now we are inside a card content of a login panel as we have discussed already into our previous tutorials. Now I'm going to add a form inside it. The form is the most significant thing in any website or any app so that user can input their data to and that data will be submitted to the server and the server can work accordingly. Now I'm first of all reducing the height of this padding height to 5 so that it could look good. Editing this form. Inside a form there's only one thing, that is the list view. There can be list of more than one items. There should only one list view, and inside of that list view there can be more than one item contents. So I'm using this item content. I'm using just one item content, and then I will show you how to make your work very fast, very faster. Let's make it username. If this has to be as an input, then this input must be checked. Without checking this input checkbox, there cannot be any input inside this item content. Now I'm using item inner. Inside that item inner, I'm using item title. This is the title that will be shown into the form, and the form input wrap. This form input wrap will have many components like the input, file input, text area, select, range slider, and the link button. So if we want to use any of these, just drag this inside it. This is the input. Now the username is an email. I am changing the type to email. I am putting this as a label as username. Now I don't want to use any value over here because this should be empty by default, and we will tell you more about the dynamic value in the later videos. This is the placeholder that will be shown over there. If there is nothing is written over there, there can be more than one ways. I will show you the best way that the Google's material design shows. This is the data error message. Suppose any error occurred inside. If we want to validate it, then we can go for that, but right now we do not need. We can use this field is required, yes, so that the validation will occur automatically, and this field that we are going to make will be of username type, will be of the type of email. So now let's save it. Now I am making the text into it. For the text, I'm going to go inside of the item title. Inside of item title, I'm writing the text. Please note that the text inside this will be shown to the user as the text, and I am putting item floating name. This thing will make the whole input name upon floating. We will see how it looks like if we click, and if we do not click upon this button, check on this button. Let's first deploy it. Okay, here we go. We have a input text with login, and like I told you, whenever I click, this username goes upward as a fly. This is very good. This looks very good. Suppose I'm writing my name. Okay, and whenever I stop writing this, whenever this is empty, this will be into the placeholder, and whenever someone clicks over there, he can write over there, as well as he can see in what field he's writing right now. So this is the best thing that inside the floating level is the best type of kind of input inside any login, inside any login or field or any form. So now let's go back over here and let's make it Let's see how it looks without a floating label. I am unchecking this, setting the inline label, and I'm deploying this. Okay, here we go. There is a username, and inside and after that username, this is the old fashioned form inputs, but this is not what we are intended to do. So I think item floating name is better in our case. You can use this if you need. Okay, so now I also need a form with password, so I'm just copying this inside the list view. I go inside the list view, and inside of that I just copy this, and I copy this inside a list view, just copied it. And as you can see over here, this has been saved. However, this is the exact replica of that, so there is even the same replica of username also. I'm changing the label to password, and I'm saving this. Moreover, there will be some more changes needed into this. I'm going inside the item title and changing the field to password so that it can be displayed over there. And moreover, one more thing that we need to do is to go inside the form input wrap, and inside that we need to use and change the name label also to password. Okay, and the type also to the password. This type of password changes the way it looks. Let's deploy it. It will be shown like this. As you can see here, here's the password field that we have used over here, and there is also, please include an error message over here. Please include an @ in the email address. That is the error message, so we are using this. Okay, just like that. Okay, so congratulations, we have just completed our new form inside it. However, there are some more things that we need to ponder about, like this. If you can see over here, there is a line over here above, so let's remove that line. Inside the list view, there is no hairlines, and there is no hairlines between. So then the no hairlines over here signifies that there would be no such lines like this, and the no hairlines between will signify like there will be no lines over here in between the two inputs or the two columns. But first deploy the no hairlines only over here. Now as you can see, the lines over here are gone. However, this form doesn't look too much pretty, so let's first add some padding over here too. Just below the form, I am also adding a padding height of the same, that is 5%. Moreover, we also need to put all these things down, so we need to add some padding just above the grid layout. Putting this height to 25% so that it could look good. Let's see, the 25% is too much. 10% would be better. Okay, yeah, 10% is good. Even if we do it 12%, would be much better. Okay, yeah, this is perfect. So congratulations, we have completed our first form, and thank you and have a nice day.